When I first came to Oak Ridge, I really wanted to make a difference in these students' lives.
When I first came to Oak Ridge, we did not know what we were in for.
I said, you know, I have my work cut out here for me.
When I first came to Oak Ridge, I was unprepared.
It was, I think we had all these different ideas of what it would be and what it was probably going to be, just assumptions, and when we got here we realized it was something totally different.
I thought that working around students would be easy.
I'm gonna take it one day at a time. That's the truth.
I imagine in my mind that because we are close to them in age, that our interactions wouldn't be strained, they'd be more natural, more organic.
Well, when I first came to Oak Ridge, I will say I was nervous, and I didn't know if I would be able to connect to the students and build like a positive relationship with them. So that was one of my things that I was looking forward to accomplish.
Well, when I first came to Oak Ridge, I knew this was going to be an experience of a lifetime.
The one thing I did expect and one thing that I was glad to see was the vast majority of the students did have some academic inclination.
When I first walked in here, everyone else, it was their first time, but for me, it was like, oh yay, I'm back. And so it was really cool being able to come back in and see the students that I had worked with and see how much progress they had made, not just academically, but just as far as their social skills going, learning how to control maybe some anger management issues they had before, seeing them and how they progress in their sports life, just them growing as an overall person.
The students are really vibrant in terms of their personalities, you know what I mean?
The students are very funny and they're very inquisitive.
Oh, the students are a character and a half.
The students here are hilarious. The students were amazing.
The students are resilient. They overcame so many things at home that we could never even imagine that they were going through.
Ooh, the students, it's hard to describe them. I always like to think of them as complex.
I can say that I actually learned more from the students than I think they may have learned from me. You know, high school is very much like an ecosystem, you know?
And you think they don't care to have that special attention, but then once you start sitting down with them and they're looking for you if you're not there, or they're always asking about you, you start realizing just how much they just want some attention. Just how they just want to know that somebody cares about them and wants to hear what they have to say.
What impacted me the most was the unexpected influence I had on the senior students.
What I learned the most from the students is that everyone deserves a second chance. It's easy to write someone off because of them being different, because of notions you conceive based off of first impressions, but working with these students has taught me that everyone deserves a second chance.
What I learned from the senior students was to just enjoy life despite the challenges life throws at you.
What impacted me the most was my connection with the kids. I didn't realize that I would bond with them as much as I did.
What impacted me the most was actually the conversations. Just listening to what they have to say and how much they're listening to a life experience and seeing that their dreams and goals and aspirations. It's kind of that innocence that we sometimes lose as an adult when we get bogged down by real world stuff. So I definitely enjoyed that the most.
My advice for future AmeriCorps members would be to keep an open mind every day. Don't let an experience cloud your perception for the rest of the year, because you could miss out on a good thing.
Advice for the future AmeriCorps members, I advise you to connect to the students and keep your commitment, because they are going to count on your support throughout the whole school year.
Just seize the day, like really do as much as you can. Take advantages of all the opportunities here for your students, and you know, learn a lot about yourself. Take this time to really learn about yourself as well.
Lean on each other. Build a healthy relationship with your members. Know that you're not there alone, because that really helps you get through the day. Because some days it will be difficult, but just, some self-care, venting to one team member or getting some advice on what to do is pretty much the most advice I'm going to have when it comes to the next team who's going to come in here. Be bold.
Build relationships. If you want anything from the kids, they have to first know that you care about them, that you're just not somebody that's coming in there to get something, but that you're coming there to give them something, an experience, to teach them, to help them grow and to be better people.
Our students are still in the process of coming into their own, just like you were at the same age. So don't take it personal when they say something that's meant to be taken personal. You know what I mean? I mean, they're trying to get under your skin. Don't let them, because if you do, then you just create more ammunition for them the next go around, because there'll always be another go around. So don't take it personal, even when it's intended to be taken personal, and just treat them well. Just treat them well, even when they haven't necessarily given you a reason to treat them well.
I would say that Oak Ridge is real.
It's a world in itself.
One word, I would say Oak Ridge is unique.
If I had to describe Oak Ridge in one word, it would be awesome sauce.
Probably unforgettable.
I would say it was a roller coaster.
Each morning is an Etch-a-Sketch. You shake it the night before, and in the morning it's your chance to draw up whatever you can conceive of.
Because just hearing them come up to me and say, oh, because of you, I didn't drop out, or because of you, I started to believe in myself. That's something that you can't forget, the influence you had over someone. Because they're our future. So if we don't believe in them, that means we're telling ourselves that we don't believe in our future. So.